wow, Micron is gapping up and is very nice. Well, some say it might be the next NVIDIA. Anyway, let's take a look at the stock chart of MU and see what we can learn from it. So today we have a very nice gap up in MU. Okay, usually when a stock is correcting to the rising 20 MA, it is ripe for a breakout higher. And because we have this gap up, right? I think all the targets for, the target for this rising 20 MA breakout, this rising 20 MA play has been mostly met. Okay, how do we get a target? We just take this move here from this swing low to this swing high here, and then we clone it, project it upwards from the lows here, okay, to about here. Alright, and the target is about 113.50. Okay, just a bit shy of it, and you can see it's forming a bottoming tail. That means I think in the 5-minute chart there was, yeah, early 5-minute, this 5-minute chart sell off a bit, but then it traded sideways and continued to move higher. So we have established this like 5-minute cup-weight handle, and we are establishing a new support here, short 5-minute support. So if the stock continues to move up and stay above the support area, well, most likely it's going to continue to move up. You can actually day trade this breakout actually. You can just let me show you. If we take a long position here, right, put stop loss around here, and if it goes up, wow, it's about risk to reward ratio, right? If you want a 2 risk to reward ratio, if it goes up here, right, and the stop loss here, okay, that is for understanding. Anyway, let's go back to the daily chart. Let me just go back to the price scale here. Okay. Now, what is interesting is the weekly chart here. The stock made a kind of a double top here, but after that it created a rounded bottom, and after that it broke out of a weekly triangle. Alright, there was a bullish cross here, then it shot up higher from there. So the gap up is very significant because now Micron is in a new territory, and when the stock is above this previous high, right, technical analysis will tell you that all highs once overcome will become a new support. This will be a new long-term support, and it's a very strong support because there are two tops here. So whatever MU does, even if it corrects or whatever it does, as long as it stays above this support area, long-term investors, you should be bullish on the stock as long as it stays above 90 to about 97. Okay, this is a support area, and that is the usefulness of support and resistance. Now I can give you an example why we should look at support. Let's say, okay, here this was a resistance area. Every time it tried to move up, it went down, move up, went down, move up, traded sideways. But once it's overcome, this resistance area becomes a new support area. And I can tell you, whatever it does, right, as long as it stays above this support area, it will move up. Okay, and you can see what happened. It corrected, stayed above here, rise, corrected, ding ding dong dong, and triangle. Whatever it did, it stayed above here, and because it stayed above support area, it rise. And similarly, the same reason for this. As long as Micron stays above these old highs here, right, it will continue to move up. Now let us go to the monthly chart to see if we can learn anything. Well, you can see that in the stock, here there's a double top as well, but you can see a new support area has been established. And you can look at the past, there was this support area. Even though the stock dropped, it managed to stay above this support area and eventually go up. Okay, 16-minute chart, there's no use to look at it because there's no trend, it's just a gap up. Better to look at the 5-minute chart. Okay, and very high volume gap, something very good. So we will have to see next few days what it forms. Maybe it can trade sideways a bit, and then you could say that it's a bullish flag, all right, and then break out higher. Okay, but if today the stock closes as a bottoming tail, I'll be very happy, because it tells us something, that as long as the stock stays above the lows of this bottoming tail, right, whatever it does, it's going to move higher in the next few days to few weeks. So I hope that this simple analysis has been helpful to you, to help you know what to expect. And it's a bit difficult to tell you what's going to happen to MU, right, unless we go through 2 or 3 more days to see what happens. So if you would like to see more analysis of MU in the future, do subscribe to my channel, because I go through as many hot stocks as possible, stocks like Micron, MSTR, Apple, and so on. So if you learn something and if it's helpful, like this video and subscribe to my channel for more analysis like this, and I see you in the next one.